Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
This team doesn't always look to get behind you. They're quite happy to have a go from distance and with a high success rate.
That intervention was very necessary. Keeper sends it forward. And that's been won straight back. Good ball. That's a throw. And it's Quaresma. Surely a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Quadrado. He gets past his man. Played into the mid. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Rashford going through, and he's there to hoof it away. Conte. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi is onto it and can take it up. And it's Rashford. Bernardo Silva. Rashford gets away from his opponent, loses his balance and loses the ball. Conte. Bernardo Silva. Conte. Over to the left. Dybala. Dybala goes on a run down the left wing. Parada did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. It's a loose ball. And here's Quaresma. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Messi goes up and over. Dybala pings it out wide. He's got away. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Hoists it forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And here's Messi. Kante goes looking. Now it's Maradona. Quadrado. Chance! And he's there to cut it out. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Messi. Look at the defender bombing forward. Great leap! And he's done it!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And once one of your main men...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries a shot! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Going for goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Arsenal take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That's a decent ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And in it goes! They're back within reach! Lewandowski with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So is this the start of a comeback? Conte. Rashford. That's a promising ball. Messi. He's left his man. And Messi! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Maguire can get it, and a shot! What a rocket! That is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late. having so many bodies in front of him.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And here's Rashford. And the ball's come out. Hits one. It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
4 in the game. He is the man. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Chance! Really well taken goal. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
This is threatening. He's had a go!
Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rashford. Messi! Pickford trying to get there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Nacho. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Forward it goes. Referee's given a throw. Memphis Depay. It's a fabulous position. Van Dijk. And they've been caught out here. And this has a hit. It's broken loose.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Memphis Depay gets on the end of it.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Four added minutes on the board. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And here's Maradona. Shot at goal! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Great chance here to level it up. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Arsenal win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Rashford. It's broken loose. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dybala. Cuadrado. Maradona. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Messi. Coutinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he find a shot at goal? And the follow-up. And the defence can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold hoists it forward. He's got away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Coutinho. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's out for a goal kick. Messi tries to get it forward quickly. Dybala. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. And here's Dybala. And it's got through. It's come through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Dybala. And here's Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Messi! And the ball's come out. Looks to dink one in. That's a brilliant interception. Belanda. Philippe Coutinho. Dybala. Özil drives it forward. And now the breakaway. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, too much weight on that. And it's played forward. And it's Coutinho. Messi floats one over.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Maradona looks to clip it forward. He's found his man. That intervention was very necessary. Maradona. Messi. Oh, good interception. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination.
Has a hit! Goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. Hits one! It's a goal! Arsenal are level. And that really is... That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi. Messi goes looking. Belanda. Forward it goes.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Bonucci does well to read it and intercepts. Fernandez. Messi. Messi. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Rashford. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rashford finds himself offside. Rashford. Quadrado. Maradona. Up to meet it. Has a go! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Quadrado really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hits one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
There's no flag. Goes for goal. This could fall anywhere. Sterling plays it forward. Maradona battles to win it back. And he's... Antibala! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so...
Oh, real danger here. Gets up to head it. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Rashford really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Rashford. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
For Pastathopoulos. Conte. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Maguire drives it forward. Needed a better pass there. Cut out in the nick of time.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Fernandez goes looking.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Conte. Messi, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Now it's Messi. Gets away from his opponents. And a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Arsenal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling... Hits one! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Lewandowski can get it clear. That is Conte. Out towards the flank. Nacho has a goal! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Right through the middle. Just the goal. Has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Memphis Depay knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Numancia are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high caliber.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where...
Messi! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself a peach of a goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special. Numancia grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lewandowski. Well read, he sorted that out. Ramsey. Roberto. That's a throw. Jorginho. And it's Maradona. Danilo. Jorginho. Roberto. Jorginho. Thiago. Timely intervention. Dybala. Van Dijk. Memphis Depay. Going through. Memphis Depay! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner. And he's there to clear it. Danilo plays it out to the wing. And it's Maradona. Nacho battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Memphis Depay. Ramsey. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoots! It's in! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Thiago. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Ozil goes upfield. Jorginho. And it's Ramsey. Done very well to intervene. And the through ball is intercepted. Attempts to play it through. Well positioned to make that interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Jorginho. Maradona. Forward it goes. It's a loose ball. Oh, real danger here. Roberto demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And he's away. He spotted the run and played him through. Goes for goal. He's scored. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Maradona is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now it's Messi.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Maradona. Now it's left. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Numancia are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Mesut Ozil. Dybala. Just brushed off the ball there. Maradona. Oh, good interception. Mesut Ozil. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets it back. Good ball. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the pick.
And they've been caught out here. He gets past his man. Messi, he's had a shot! Nacho plays it forward. Messi. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Dybala looks to dink one in. De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. Ramsey. It's got through to him. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's Maradona! The ball's loose, and he's after it. And it's Jorginho. And here's Ramsey. Hoists it forward. Dybala. He's gone for it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maradona. Could be a chance. Tries a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Socrates gets into the right position to intercept. Nacho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Maradona. He's through. Memphis Depay finds himself offside. Jorginho. Van Dijk. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the referee brings it to a close. The players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for